All right, boys, we back. Here's the new layout. Hope you guys did well this week. It was a slow, grindy week for a lot of stuff, but hopefully you made it out okay. I'm sure most of you guys made some money, and if you didn't, that's okay. Hopefully you didn't lose too much on them weekly options. Anyways, here's the new layout. I just did a video. It went about 11 minutes. I had covered. I was almost done, and my stinking thing crashed, so I got to do it again. But if you're here, like, subscribe, and then there'll be a link in the description to go sign up for Unusual Whales. And I'm going to go through that a little bit. Unusual Whales, basically like retail's version of Bloomberg. A Bloomberg terminal. If you don't know what that is, the thing costs about $1,500, $2,000 a month, and it's what the institutional investors use. I've used it before. It is pretty sweet. But Unusual Whales is $39 a month. So either $2,000 a month or $39 a month, and it's a little bit better for us retail traders anyways. So here's the new layout. Here's not new layout, it's kind of my current layout here. I'm not going to go through and explain it all, but it's basically previous daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly levels, as well as pivot points that span from weekly to the 5-year pivot. So it goes weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, bi-yearly, tri-yearly, and then quinennial, something like that. So you'll see what I mean here, but it's basically you got all these different pivot points built in. So I put them all in there just because I just wanted to have all the I don't like really just charting with like tools and stuff. Like I'll put a line in here every once in a while if I need to. Like I'll just do this if I ever need a trend or something, or if I'm just looking at something. But I really don't like to manually put stuff in. I like just all my levels to be there automatically. So you've got a nice moving average, you've got the Bollinger Band on there, and you've got a nice RSI, and then you've got every level that you could possibly imagine just built into this. So you guys can have it. It'll be in the description if you like, but you got to have the upgraded version of TradingView. That's the only caveat to this, but other than that, this is completely free. And then there is another a system out there that is really good, that's for free, that I like, that I just found, and it's these Rain on Me Pros. These are very good, and I would highly recommend this particular system too. It's got a built-in ATR and some levels, and what's really cool about this is it actually has, I don't know if you guys will like this, but it actually has a forecasting of moving averages. So it'll actually show you a forecast based on the last candle. It's using some sort of linear regression or something like that. And it'll actually show you a forecast of the moving average. So I think it's really cool. If you guys want to get that, it's called the Rain on Me Pro. It's for free on here. Just type in Rain, and you can use all three too. I've looked at all three together. You can go in there, mess with the system, and figure out what you want to, how you like it. But it's really nice, and it works really well. And it's free, so you guys can go get that if you like. Okay, going on to Unusual Whales. I think I talked about this on my last Unusual Whale video, but MOBYDEX is an index that is going to be tracking unusual option activity, and then it's going to rank the stocks with the most unusual activity. And so this is a nice little way to find a stock that might be ready to be making a big move. And then, so I monitor this every day. And so when I see something I really like, then obviously something I can go look into and investigate and set up alerts for it and that kind of thing. So Facebook, obviously top in the list here. You got Boeing here. So then you can go look at the news, the option flow, sentiment, that kind of stuff, see what's happening. I set up notifications through Unusual Whales with their alert settings. Come in here and customize it using custom, and then you can come in here and set your custom watch list for it. So I'll be doing that for some of these, maybe Boeing, and that way I get every single alert for that particular stock, no matter what size or volume, if it's a monthly or whatever. That way I just keep an eye on the flow of what the bot is seeing. But you can set that up just by going to ticker symbol and then typing in the ticker. So that's under stock alerts. MOBYDEX is under extra. Just go to MOBYDEX. And one thing I really like about this is it gives you an idea of the directional bias, and you kind of use it almost like an oscillator, where if you have a really, really negative reading, but it's like unusually low, then there's a good chance you're going to see a bounce the next day. And then if you see an unusually high reading, there's a good chance you're going to see, nowadays I don't know, but a good chance you're going to start seeing a red day. But you got to monitor the trend of it during the day. You can just refresh this and it'll show you the current points. So this started off the day. Most of the day this was actually around like 200, and then it spiked at the end of the day to about 1400, which really isn't that high of a reading, but it's fairly normal if you just look at the history of it. But you can go through here, and I'm sure there's some sort of, if you put this into some spreadsheet or something like that, someone should do that, but put it in some spreadsheet. You could probably find some correlations here and use this as more of a predictive, maybe fine-tune the predictive value of this. But just as a point of reference here, this minus 16,000 day, next day ended up by 2%. So really nice. I'm not sure why the ticker's changed here. I keep seeing this where Facebook and Amazon are gone, so I'm not really sure what happens, but Facebook is definitely on the top there. So then you can come in here and look at the Facebook flow, which is really nice. And what I like to do is just look at the levels, and I look at this throughout the day too because I want to keep track of it. But most of the day, the 30,000 premiums and up were bearish as far as just overall premium. I don't see a ton of bear yet, but all day it was bearish today. I'm not sure if they're just kind of, there is some news out there on Facebook right now that's pending. You can come in here in Facebook levels here, and on the 30-minute, right now it's consolidating right at last week's high and the close. But we do have pretty strong momentum, so I don't know if this is going to try to make a break higher or if they're planning on this actually to fall. But we got Facebook on watch for next week. Anyways, again, go to that link in the description. Sign up for this unusual whales. I've got a total of 3 referrals on it so far. So if you have not signed up for this, it's I'm trying to get to this 33 level here so I can get $3 a pop on you guys. So and you guys can definitely have the live option flow all day. You guys got live news. You can see whatever you want. This updates automatically, and you can watch major flow. So we got some, you can see the big whales, see what they're up to. And anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.